Hi Lisa, hi John. Last one for today. We are at 78 Greenfield Drive in Moraga, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,244 square feet. Currently listed at 1.45. Been on the market for quite some time. There's a price reduction. Started in 1.5s, came down. They got into contract, fell out of contract. The notes say the buyer could not get the loan, so financing. However, outside of that, again, it's been on the market for a very long time, and my strong suspicion is because of these electrical towers. We talked about them when we were at the Oakland property, but you got the row towers and a big one right there, right in front of the driveway. If you're very quiet, you can actually hear buzzing from the lines. And John, to your point, there's the elementary school right over there. So when you have kids, you can see them from your house. But anyhow, as we talked about, I don't see any evidence of the effects of the electromagnetic field. But it's still an issue. Again, I don't know if you can hear that buzzing, but I just don't recommend it overall. It's better not to have that hanging over your head. But it has amazing views, and I'll do more of that when we go outside. So just walking through the home, you'll notice it's empty, but the pictures had some staging. It's virtual staging with COVID. That's what some elect to do, is Photoshop in the staging. But longhouse, so left side is the living areas, plus the master, which is not an ideal location, right by the living and family rooms. And then the other bedrooms are there in the back. So we'll start here in the living area. So formal living room. Okay amount of light depending on the time of day. So you can see the sun coming through here from the front. So we're here in the dining room. So this one does have a formal dining room. Even though we're on a hill, I don't feel any foundation issues. So you can see, obviously, sometimes it's hard to see out of windows with this video, but we are on a hill, but this feels solid. For the most part, well maintained, but just parts of it need updating. Some of it is updated. It's a little kind of unfinished. So good sized kitchen. Could use an island here to fill in some of the space. But this is just an example of what I mentioned before in the previous property. The first property in Lafayette. You can get away with just kind of refinishing old cabinets and painting them white, and then choose your own hardware. This one isn't as modern, but you can get away with that instead of replacing all the cabinets. This is a granite countertop, so just replace that. Stainless steel appliances, fairly new. Not top quality, Kenmore, GE, but serviceable. Got some paneling here, wood paneling that they painted over. And then right here, this cabinet kind of doesn't make it feel open at all. So you got your oven here. There's plenty of space where you could probably relocate it. Plus you have this whole side here. I would use this as like a kind of breakfast nook area. But you could take this down, right? Because this is just cabinets, enough surface space here where you could put you can move the storage and preserve the storage on this side as well as the oven, and just knock this down, and we'll make it so much more open here in the family room, with the fireplace being the centerpiece. But good size living room. Actually, it feels just more open than it always is the case when it's empty like this. But clearly you've got your separation of dining area, family room or living room, and then family room. So walk down this long hallway, but this is where not ideal. Again, to have your master bedroom so close to the living area. So this is the master. This is dark because we're on the back side, or the hills right behind us. So not much light's coming through here. So and then the master bathroom needs updating. old countertops. Again, they painted the bottoms, but the top is old, and same with the, I guess there's no light. This is just an insert, so cheap shower. You need to upgrade. So this is the master bathroom, and there's no walk-in closet, so there's just this cabinet, closet space here. So that's master bedroom, and then we'll go to the 3 other rooms in the back here. So all these rooms on the facing the hill are going to be dark. So bedroom number 2, pretty straightforward. Outside. Closet. And this side's going to get good light. So bedroom number 3, sun coming through here. No hill to impede the light. And then you got your vintage stained glass here. You either hate it or love it. Easy to replace, not easy to replicate. And then we'll have the first full bathroom here with access to outside this door. Same thing, they just painted the bottoms. This top needs to be replaced. And probably another insert, yeah, so cheap shower. And then, basic square tiles. Okay. Linens closet. And then the last bedroom, again, another one facing the hill, so dark. And this is the smallest room. So another, just like the last property that we saw in Moraga, this is optimized for the living areas versus the bedrooms. And then we got the washer and dryer. I actually got a laundry room in this one. So it is larger in square foot. The last one's a little over 1,900. This is a little under 2,250. And so you're picking up a little bit more square footage, a little bit more square footage in the rooms, and then you have a laundry room. And then lastly, we will go into the garage. Is that locked? No, okay, good. So unfinished garage, which is very common for a lot of these homes built in the 50s, 60s. They just leave the exposed beams. Looks like some of this wood has been recently repaired, so there's probably some history here. I did not look at the disclosures for this one like I did on the first one in Lafayette, just because I knew that one had some pretty, or potentially big expenses. But anyways, two car garage here. So that's pretty much it. Oh, sorry, just to kind of touch on, back on the electrical towers. So the listing agent actually left a report from PG&E on the electromagnetic field. So it's right here. You can see that. So PG&E came out here and measured the magnetic field measurement. It's 60 hertz. Again, I don't know exactly what that means, but it's clear, it's here, you can hear it, the buzzing. And like I said, all things being equal, it's better to avoid something like this, even though there's no conclusive evidence that it leads to anything serious. It's just the reality. And also for resale purposes, this has been on the market for 150 days. I know this is not gonna, from what I've gathered from what you've shared, this isn't gonna be a forever home. And so you're gonna have the issue of reselling it with the electrical towers. Okay, so that's it for inside. I'll do last part 2. Bye.